Hey there, everybody. I'm Joshua Orro, the Mustang Prince, and welcome to Mustang Prince Orro Reports. Hey, does anyone ever miss going camping this year? Well, I sure as heck do, and trust me when I say that I haven't camped outdoors ever since Camp Everfree on Oahu during the summer of 2008. My cross-country and overseas vacations with New Horizons or with my family don't count, by the way. So, for this special episode, I want to take you guys on a magical camping trip with 7 special friends. So, let's get started. Released to Netflix on October 1st, 2016, the movie is My Little Pony Equestria Girls, Legend of Everfree. So, let's get started. The class of Canterlot High is taking a trip to Camp Everfree. While they're there, a magical force is causing strange things to happen, as well as giving the main 7 new magical abilities. Also, there's something odd regarding a few of the camp counselors. So, with the help of Sunset Shimmer and the rest of the girls, Twilight Sparkle must confront the dark Midnight Sparkle within herself and embrace her newfound magical abilities to save the beloved camp from closing down for good. So, what do I personally think of this movie? Well, despite a few hiccups, I thought this movie was really fun. And to further explain why, let's move on to Mustang notes. The film was first mentioned in a Hasbro 2016 Entertainment Plan presentation in August 2015. It was further teased by Rainbow Rock's co-director and Friendship Games director Ishii Rudel. When asked on Twitter if we might get more Equestria Girls media of any kind, Rudel replied, "Yep, there's a plenty good chance." Also, during a keynote presentation at MLP Junior 2015, Hasbro Studios president Stephen Davis confirmed that a 4th Equestria Girls film was in development at the time. The film's production started while Friendship Games was still being finished. It lasted for a little over a year and a half, and its completion was confirmed by Rudel in mid-August 2016. Also to note, film director Ishii Rudel credits Katrina Hadley and art director Jeremy Tin for designing the crystal gala dresses during the Legend You Were Meant to Be song, but adds that it was a team effort for them. It should also be noted that this was the final installment of the Equestria Girls film series before it got followed by 3 specials along with a web series. Also, in case you're wondering, I'll get to these 3 specials when the time comes. Anyway, in my personal opinion, the animation for this film is equally as great as the previous 3 Equestria Girls movies and the Friendship is Magic series. And while I am sad that Friendship is Magic is over, I think it's a lot better than the new Pony Life series. Also, as I said previously, several of the characters look like Flash animated versions of Doug characters due to their skin colors being varied. Also, like Canterlot High and Crystal Prep Academy, Camp Everfree is named after something from Equestria. In this case, the Everfree Forest near Ponyville. Anyway, I really like how Camp Everfree looks in this movie. Sure, it's pretty much a campground set in a forest with a lake in the center, but at the same time, it kind of makes me think back to other summer campouts that I've been to with Troop 604, like Camp Pahatsi, Camp Kern, Camp Jado, and others. Also, I like the many activities that are featured at the camp, like paper lanterns, rock climbing, archery, canoeing, hiking, even campfire treats and ghost stories. Also, this movie brings back memories of several episodes where the Cutie Mark Crusaders were camping with Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity. Also, during Canterlot High's stay at the camp, there have been a few strange things going on. Not only do the main 7 get new magical abilities, but there are things like the dock getting smashed a few times, including earthquakes, and sparkly dust appear on the ground sometimes. Later, it's revealed that the strange events have been coming from the restricted crystal cave, which is hidden in the camp's rock quarry. There, equestrian magic, which leaked out of the portal at Canterlot High, has made its way into the cave and created 7 magical geodes. Now let's move on to the songs in the movie, starting with the title song, The Legend of Everfree, which plays during the opening credits while the Canterlot High School campers are on a bus to Camp Everfree. To me, this would have to be my favorite due to it being really catchy, and it kind of makes me think of the kind of song that kids would sing while riding on a bus. Fun fact, songwriter Daniel Ingram states that he was inspired by Mumford & Sons while writing and composing this song. Also, in 2017, the song was nominated for a Daytime Emmy Award for Best Original Song, but it sadly lost to She's Not Very Nice from the 7D. Next is The Midnight in Me, sung by Twilight Sparkle, as she struggles to keep the magic within her contained for fear of allowing Midnight Sparkle to seize control of her. I find this song to be, well, very emotional, and it kind of makes me sympathize with Twilight due to what she's been through during the friendship games. Plus, nowadays, this song makes me think of Elsa's Monster song from the Frozen Broadway show, which I saw at the Pantages Theater in LA several months ago, not long before COVID started. Also, I hate to say this, but sometimes whenever I listen to this song, it makes me kind of afraid that I might become a monster myself. Next is Embrace the Magic, sung by Sunset Shimmer while convincing her friends to embrace their new powers instead of fearing them. You know, I really like this song, due to it being opposite to Unleash the Magic from friendship games. And I like that during the song, the main 7 and several other campers work together to fix the dock. And I think Rebecca Soitshad has a very beautiful singing voice. Next we come to the sort of villain song, We Will Stand for Everfree, sung by an evil, corrupted Gloriosa Daisy, transformed by equestrian magic. During the song, Gloriosa decides to keep Camp Everfree permanently open, even if it means keeping the Canterlot High School students trapped inside. To me, this song is very twisted and eccentric, especially with the camp being overgrown with bramble vines. Plus, in my opinion, I think Gloriosa's corrupted form not only makes her look power-hungry, but she kind of resembles a classical Batman villain. Finally, we come to the best song in the entire movie, The Legend You Were Meant to Be, sung by the Rainbooms, who work together to save Camp Everfree from bankruptcy, all while enjoying their vacation. The reason why I think this is the best song in the entire movie is because not only do the girls fully embrace their new powers, but also due to the fundraiser and the song being set in the Crystal Cave. Plus, I think this song has such a good beat that it makes me want to jump up and dance along with it. Plus, Rainbow Dash and Rarity's verses would have to be my favorite bits of the song. And now, let's move on to the characters and the voice actors. Let's begin with Sunset Shimmer, once again voiced by Rebecca Soichette, who is not only known for being Princess Twilight's singing voice, but she's also best known as Sota from Inuyasha, Jane Porter from the 2017 Tarzan and Jane Netflix series, and Big Mac's girlfriend, Sugar Belle. In this film, Sunset Shimmer gains the power to sense others' thoughts and feelings through physical touch. In my eyes, Sunset has really improved big time over the past 3 movies, and to be honest, this movie gives her a strong role due to her serving as moral support for Twilight, and helping the other girls embrace their new magical abilities. Also, Sunset helps Flash Sentry get over Princess Twilight as they start over and become friends after their bitter breakup 3 movies ago. Also, I think one of the weirdest things that happen is when Sunset looks into Pinkie Pie's mind and sees a surreal, colorful landscape made of sugary treats and occupied by numerous bizarre characters, which kind of seems similar to a scene from SpongeBob's second movie. Next we have Twilight Sparkle, aka Psy-Twi, voiced again by Tara Strong. Best known from The Little Mermaid 2, The Powerpuff Girls, Teen Titans, and Animal Crackers, which I'll get to soon enough. Anyway, after the Friendship Games, Twilight became a transfer student at Canterlot High, and I think she's been getting along pretty well with Sunset and the other girls. Plus, I think Psy-Twi's ponytail makes her look very beautiful. But at the same time, Psy-Twi has been suffering from anxieties and recurring nightmares. You see, Psy-Twi fears that her evil Midnight Sparkle alter ego will one day return and take over her body. Anyway, in this movie, Twilight is paired with Sunset as tent mates, and she develops a crush on the camp co-director, Timber Spruce. While at the camp, Twilight develops the ability to levitate and telekinetically move objects, and due to her fear, she believes that she may be responsible for several magical disturbances around the camp. But later, after discovering the truth, Twilight overcomes her fears with help from her friends, and that makes me very proud of her. Next we have Twilight's talking puppy, Spike, voiced by Kathy Wesseluck, who voices one of the sprites in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer the movie, and Shampoo from Ranma 1/2. To me, like Sunset, Spike serves as a source of comfort and support for Twilight Sparkle as she deals with recurring nightmares and worries about Midnight Sparkle. Plus, I find it kind of funny that Spike has a desire to chase squirrels at the camp. Also, I think Spike looks really cute while wearing a Camp Everfree cap. Next we have Rainbow Dash and Applejack, both voiced by Ashley Ball. Rainbow Dash gains super speed, and Applejack gains super strength. Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy are both voiced by Andrea Libman, whom you folks might know from the Madeline series. Pinkie can infuse sprinkles with explosive energy, and Fluttershy gains animal communications. Next is Rarity, voiced by Tabitha St. Germain, who also voices in the Scary Godmother specials. In this movie, not only does Rarity gain the ability to create diamond-like force fields, but she also expresses a desire to put on a big camp fashion show. Next we have the owner and director of Camp Everfree, Gloriosa Daisy, voiced by Enid-Raye Adams. Mostly throughout this movie, Gloriosa shows a very cheerful personality, and she shows much devotion to the camp and its campers, trying to provide anything they might need in any given moment. However, Gloriosa exhibits a strange behavior that Sunset Shimmer immediately notices, including tension with local businessman Filthy Rich, as well as sneaking around the camp forest at night and heated arguments with her brother. Also, even though Gloriosa was causing several incidents and got corrupted by the magical equestrian geodes, it seems that all Gloriosa wanted was to save Camp Everfree from being closed down. Next we come to Gloriosa's brother and Sidetwice's love interest, Timber Spruce, voiced by Brian Doe. I find Timber to have a very upbeat personality, though there are times when he shows slight animosity towards his sister, which makes Sunset Shimmer suspicious. Also, I think Timber shares an interesting connection with Twilight, and I like when he tells her about his family's history with Camp Everfree. Plus, while the story of Gaia Everfree was pretty scary, the real reason why Timber told it was to cover for Gloriosa's actions. Finally, we have Filthy Rich, voiced by Brian Drummond. In the Friendship is Magic series, Filthy Rich is an Earth pony who happens to be Diamond Tiara's father and Spoil Milk's husband. Rich sometimes has been doing business with the Apple family by buying their Zap Apple jams. However, in this movie, Filthy Rich serves as an antagonist by squaring off against Gloriosa Daisy, threatening to tear down the camp and replace it with a spa resort, unless the camp can raise enough money to save it. And now let's move on to my final words. Overall, My Little Pony Equestria Girls Legend of Everfree is really not that bad of a movie. Sure, it does have a few flaws, like so many plot holes, but despite that, the animation is really excellent, the voice acting is spectacular, and it still has a good message when it comes to facing your inner demons. Also, this is a movie that everyone should watch during the summer, and it makes me hope that once COVID ends, I can finally take a week-long summer vacation again, or maybe even go on a camping trip again, because I think I deserve to after so many years. As for my rating, I'll give this movie an 86% out of 100. Well, that's all for now, campers. Be sure to join me next time as we look into a certain comedy movie starring a cartoon moose and squirrel. Mustang Power.